What's going on, everybody? Miami has defeated UAB 31-14 in the home opener in this season. Miami improves to 1-0 on the season. UAB goes 1-1 overall. Let's go over the game, guys. De'Aaron King finished 16 out of 24, 144 passing yards, 1 TD, and 12 carries for 83 yards and 1 touchdown. He does improve to 16 consecutive games of having 1 passing touchdown and 1 rushing touchdown. Overall, personally, I felt like De'Aaron King missed a lot of zone read options. I feel like he could have tucked the ball and take off with it for a lot of yards. Instead, he gave the option to Cam Harris or a Knighton and Chaney. He didn't make any bad decisions. I think that shows a veteran quarterback that we have at the University of Miami. I thought he did a very good job of limiting trying to have turnovers. There was one time he threw a pass to Brevin Jordan that was in a very tight window, but that was it. So I thought he did a very good job managing the game, not trying to turn the ball over. There were a lot of missed opportunities. I thought there was a wide open Mike Harley down the field. We could have completed that pass. It should have been an easy touchdown to Jeremiah Payton. I don't know if he tripped or fell in that play, but ultimately I felt like we missed a lot of opportunities on offense. Could have been easy points. De'Aaron King this whole season, I've mentioned it in the offseason, he will bail out our offensive line. He's a tremendous runner, and that is going to be the difference maker in this game. I think ultimately, guys, we can all agree the shining light of this game was having over 332 rushing yards on offense. I think that's an outstanding sign, and I think that is going to be the key this season is De'Aaron King's running ability. He bailed us out a lot on third down conversions with his legs, and having Cam Harris in the backfield. Guys, what a show. 17 carries, 134 yards on running the football, and 2 TDs. Jalen Knighton and Don Chaney, man, what a showing by both freshmen. Jalen Knighton, man, he's got another gear to him. The sky's the limit. Had 9 carries for 59 yards. Don Chaney had 8 carries for 52 yards. I thought they both played very well. Man, tremendous job running the football today's game. Whenever you have over 332 yards rushing the football, you're doing something right. So great job. Wide receivers, I would have liked to see more screens, drags, and comeback routes, slant routes from Rhett Lashley's playbook. I thought it was very vanilla. I felt like, the game today did not give our wide receivers a chance to shine. So it is what it is. It was a very vanilla play call this game. Now, tight ends needs to be more involved. Okay, Brevin Jordan, Will Mallory, all we do in the offseason is preach that they're the best tight ends duo in the nation. Well, Will Mallory, I don't think he got targeted once this game, and Brevin Jordan was targeted 3 times and had 51 receiving yards and 1 TD. That means he's averaging 17 yards a reception. He needs to get more involved. He needs to get more targets, both of them. So hopefully in the near future, we can target our tight ends more. I was disappointed at that in the vanilla play call in general from Rhett Lashley's offense. We are playing fast. We are going no huddle. We're getting to the line of scrimmage. We're seeing what the defense gives us, and we'll look to the sideline and call an audible. We are doing that. But, I think just with more slants, drags, comeback routes, screens, I think we can be a lot more fluid, put up more points on offense. Offensive line, we got bailed out tremendously by De'Aaron King. That's going to be the story this whole season. Okay, he's a great running quarterback. Run blocking needs to improve as well. But yeah, offensive line needs a lot of work, man. It's not good right now. But that will come over time. And once again, we're lucky to have De'Aaron King as our quarterback. He's going to bail us out tremendously. In the passing game, it was vanilla. It was rusty. It was very rusty. We didn't have a spring practice overall, so hey, it is expected. My, prediction was 33-17. So, hey, I expected a slow offense. All right, let's talk about defense. I thought our safeties played very well. They wrapped up very well in open space, specifically Gervin Hall and Bubba Bolden. I thought they played very good today. Cornerback play, they gave up a lot of passes, man. We're very fortunate that UAB has 2 awful quarterbacks because there was a lot of passes that could have been completed for big yards. I think there was one play that the guy just flew by DJ Ivy, and I don't know, the guy threw it like 15 yards. Their quarterback Johnson is god-awful, and Lucenio, whoever, they're awful. And there were tons of drop passes by their receivers as well, but I think cornerback play needs to improve tremendously. Couch, I don't know if it was a blown assignment, but completely just left the receiver wide open on the wheel route. Al Blades, I thought he played very well out of the cornerback group. Someone needs to step up after Al Blades. I don't know who's it going to be, but moving forward, we need a second cornerback to step up. If we played against Trevor Lawrence or Sam Howell today, it would have not been a good day. UAB had 205 passing yards total. I think they could have reached 300 with the bad passes and drop passes included. I thought defensive line the first half did apply a lot of pressure. Second half, they dropped back a little bit. I did like what I see in the first half from Jalen Phillips. Saw flashes of good play from Quincy Roche. But it is evident, guys, we will be missing Gregory Rousseau. But I think we saw flashes of talent from this defensive end group. I thought Nesta Silvera played very well tonight's game, so that is a positive sign moving forward. But hey, I'm not worried about defensive line. I thought they played pretty well. I thought they played very well the first half. Linebacker play, I was fine with it. Honestly, I thought Zach McLeod and Bradley Jennings, they wrapped up well. I would have liked to see Avery Huff and Sam Brooks more incorporated in the game plan in tonight's game. But I thought linebacker play was efficient. I thought it was fine. I have no complaints moving forward. Ultimately, my biggest concern is the cornerback group. So ultimately, guys, oh, by the way, special teams. Mark Pope did fumble the first punt return. Hey, maybe it was first game jitters. Let's get out the way. Let's move forward. You know, I do hold my breath a little bit when he does return punts now. I think the second punt, he almost got a safety on it. With a missed tackle, he ran all the way back to the end zone. I didn't really like that a lot, but he made it into a nice play. I see the potential in Mark Pope returning punts. He does have that jump to him when returning punts. So, you know, ultimately I do see the potential there. You know, I would have liked to see Gervin Hall maybe a little bit more incorporated in that game plan in special teams, returning punts. But hey, overall, guys, you know, it was a rusty game. Very vanilla offensively. Hopefully we can open up the playbook against Louisville because that's a very good offensive team. And last year, Louisville gave our defense the most problems. So look out for that, guys. I'm interested to see how other teams show up this first game of the year, like North Carolina plays Syracuse, Clemson has Wake Forest. You can tell there was only 8,000 people in attendance at Hard Rock Stadium. The energy was really low. You know, players and coaches have to rely on each other for emotional support. You know, you can't feed off of the fans. So strange environment, a little bit of rust. We did not have spring practice, but running the football, outstanding job in tonight's game. I will be going live with Brad post-game show, so look out for that, guys. As soon as Brad gets back in his car, we'll talk some football. Looking forward to next week's game against Louisville, and always all about the U.